We are now going to do a simple ballet barre exercise. I'm going to include lots of steps that may either be new to you or of a slightly higher level. I have talked about these in previous episodes, so do go back and look on them to see more about how to do the correct technique of them before going on to this. Here are some more ballet exercises that are usually done on the bar, but higher levels would do them in the centre. We'll go through each one separately to give you a little bit more of an idea of basic technique and how to execute these steps. First, I'll just list all the ones we're going to do and their meanings. Glisse en croix, gliding in the shape of a cross. Cloche, bell-like, swinging. Ronde en Laire, so these are ronde arms round of the leg, en Laire, in the air. Frappe, to hit or to strike. And there's going to be different variations on these, such as beat, beat, extend out as dégagé. Sur-Le-Cou-Pied, on the neck of the foot, the ankle joint. Today I shall go through them each slowly and then just show you a simple combination you can do on the bar to do these steps. But make sure you have them all correctly, technique-wise, before attempting this. Glisse en croix. These are like a battement tendu en croix, but done as a glisse, gliding. And these are much quicker. So instead of battement tendu en croix, point, close, point, close, point, close, point, close. These are done much quicker, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. These, you will see the toe barely comes off the floor, just enough to get that full extension. So the better you are, you'll find your toe does not leave the floor once you've accomplished this step. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's see it from the other side. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Cloche, bell or swinging action. These are taken higher. Again, this depends on your level as to height. For practice purposes, we'll keep them low. Lift, lift, lift. But for cloche, we normally take them from first, and the swinging action comes from the forward and back. Forward, through first, back. Forward, through first, back. But swinging action. You must get that push through first, bringing the heel forward first. Going through a dégagé. Of course, when we push backwards, you're trying to make the toes lead before the heel. Through, push the heel first, and back, toe first. As you come through first, don't sickle the foot, roll the foot, keep the knees straight, and as you push through with the heel leading, go through that tendu, keep that turn out, lift. Going back toes first, show that tendu, lift. Through, push the heel first, stretch, lift. Back, stretch, lift. Swing, 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 swing. You will find this is a step that you do also when you're on your points, on point shoes. So this one will be obviously on the toe, and you go through your first position on point. So if you're on point, and often with cloche you do a hold. So you would do something such as 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see if you was on point now, you would be holding that position on point with the supporting foot. You could also do this for practice of cloche with the hold at the end, taking your hand off the bar and holding in a first arabesque position, for example, something better than a fifth that wouldn't make the line so attractive. And again, the same with point shoes. If you're at that stage, you're doing this on point, then hold your arms off the bar for the last counts when you're balancing with the leg in the air. There are other versions of cloche, but they are the most used. Ronde on Laire. Well, we've gone through different forms of ronde, artère on the ground, soubresauts, soutenu on fondu, and such like. The ronde one is when we normally circle round, en dehors outwards and en dedans inwards, which I've gone through before on other videos, so do check the links below and go through some of those. But when we do ronde on Laire, these again are different exercises where we come in, forward, round, back. The knee does not move, or the upper part of the leg does not move. You're just using the lower part of the leg from the knee. So when we come up, this stays back. We do not move this part of the leg. We keep what we call the door open. We just bring the foot forward and circle round from the knee, like we're stirring almost from the knee. So different ronde jambes on Laire, up, forward, side, in. It does not go behind unless we're doing this position exercise, when then we could take it forward, side, back, close, back, forward, side. And this is when we do it with a straight leg, like a grand battement position, but we go from retiré up, forward, side, back, maybe close from there, and then dégagé, up, side, forward. So you can begin and finish with retiré, or just from dégagé, up, side, back, dégagé, close, dégagé, lift, side, front, dégagé, close. So there's some different alternative of en Laire with your ronde jambe and your soutenu exercises. Frappe, to strike or to hit, normally called battement frappe, depending on what you're doing, as there's different versions and varieties. So anything to do with frappe is the toe is actually up. We're not pointing the foot on this occasion, and it's beating without moving this knee. Frappe, out, behind, out, replace, out, behind, out, replace, out, behind, out, replace, out, behind, out, replace. Sur-Le-Cou-Pied, which is on the neck of the foot, the ankle joint, back, front, beating on the neck of the foot, the ankle, beat, 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 beat. And it's quite a strong action. We can also do beat, beat, extend, front, back, out, back, front, out, front, back, out, back, front, out. But of course it's quicker with the beats. And 1, and 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5. And it's a very sharp action. Remember, don't leave your toe pointed when you come back onto the neck of the foot. So we could just do beats, or beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out. And again, there are other versions that you can do, you will see in time. So we can combine both of those things, the frappe and the Sur-Le-Cou-Pied, which is out, behind, out, replace, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out. Then we could bring in other elements of what we've done today, and so on and so forth. You could also finish with a close and a demi-détourné, which is the way we always change sides, up, turn, drop. You're allowed for an introduction to place the foot up. This is not a count in routines. So we could do, for example, out, behind, out, replace, out, behind, out, replace, out, behind, out, replace, out, behind, out, replace, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out. Close, up, turn, drop. That will be a simple combination on the bar to practice those steps, ready for Battu beating steps. Now we're going to put some music on, which is linked below, that you can practice these steps with the music. If you want to, just separate all the steps and practice one at a time with the music, taking that part of my little routine. As you progress, then obviously you can use all the steps joined together.